Welcome back to the channel. Today, we are tackling a classic coding interview problem, finding the single non-repeating element in an array. This is a fantastic problem to demonstrate the power of bitwise operations. Let's define the problem clearly. You are given a non-empty array of integers. In this array, every single element appears exactly twice, except for one element which appears only once. Your task is to find that single, unique number. For example, in this array, we have the number 4, followed by 1, 2, 1, and 2. If you look closely, 1 and 2 are repeated, but 4 stands alone. How can we solve this? A brute force approach would be to check every element against every other element to see if a duplicate exists. However, this requires nested loops, resulting in a time complexity of O of n squared, which is too slow for large inputs. Another common approach is using a HashMap to count the frequency of each number. While this works in linear time, it requires O of n extra space to store the counts. Can we do better? Is there a way to solve this in linear time, but with constant space? The answer lies in the bitwise XOR operator, often represented by the caret symbol. XOR stands for exclusive OR. It is a fundamental operation in digital logic that compares two bits. Let's look at the truth table for XOR. The rule is simple. If the bits are the same, the result is 0. If the bits are different, the result is 1. 0 XOR 0 is 0. 1 XOR 1 is also 0. But 0 XOR 1 or 1 XOR 0 results in 1. For this problem, two specific properties of XOR are like magic. First, any number XOR'd with itself equals 0. This is because all the bits are the same. Second, any number XOR'd with 0 remains unchanged. Also, it is important to remember that XOR is commutative and associative, meaning the order in which we apply it does not matter. Now, let's apply this to our array. If we XOR all the numbers in the array together, 4, 1, 2, 1, and 2, because the order does not matter, we can conceptually rearrange them. Let's group the identical numbers. We have 1 XOR 1 and 2 XOR 2. Based on our property, a number XOR'd with itself becomes 0. So these pairs cancel each other out, turning into zeros. We are left with 4 XOR 0 XOR 0. And since anything XOR'd with 0 is itself, the result is simply 4. Here is how concise the code looks in Python. We initialize a result variable to 0. Then, we simply loop through every number in the list, updating the result by XORing it with the current number. Finally, we return the result. The C++ implementation is just as elegant. We use a range-based for loop to iterate through the vector. The caret equals operator performs the XOR assignment. After the loop finishes, the result variable holds our unique number. This solution is optimal. We iterate through the array exactly once, giving us a time complexity of O of n, and since we are only using a single variable to store the result, our space complexity is O of 1, or constant space. No extra data structures are needed. To summarize, the XOR operation cancels out identical numbers because a XOR A is 0. The unique number remains because a XOR 0 is A. This allows us to find the unique element efficiently in linear time and constant space. Thank you for watching.
If you like this video, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. Visit codelucky.com for more such useful content.